how to utilize creativity and not only understanding for accelerated learning and innovation. In our times, innovation has great value. We live a world of transition and change in all areas in our life. We are experiencing a systemic process of change, transition, with great ambiguity, with great challenges, with an intensive and accelerated process of transformation. In this context, there is one human quality that has great value, which is creativity. In its more pragmatic, the most pragmatic version of it, innovation help us find trapped value, value that is potential in us that we are not using, that is relevant for a circumstance, and use it with a complete new strategy and new approach to innovate in the way we create value and deliver services and products, in the way we solve challenges, and in that way create a more advanced economy and increase the quality of life, improve the way we develop relationships and communication and deliver services. So, creativity and innovation are of great value today. Now, how can you achieve that level of creativity and innovation that you need? Understanding is today not enough. Probably in the last 100 years, information and understanding were key for any creative process that they wanted, mostly conceptual services. But today we need something more pragmatic, more tangible. We need more skills that are related to daily life challenges, a mindset of productivity, of added value that help us solve immediate, necessary, create immediate solutions for challenges that we really need urgently. So we need a skill set that is different today. And for that, the practice of creativity is the most useful practice that can accelerate our process of innovation. For the year 1993, I was leading a workshop of students, a private workshop for students dedicated to accelerate their learning curve, to learn how to utilize their emotional intelligence, the creativity, the intuition, empathy, how to use leadership skills, how to work multidisciplinary as a team. And we didn't have at the time a mentor, a professor that will give us a framework or knowledge. We decided that was very important for us to acquire those skills during the time of our academic education. We realized we needed that skill set at the same time that we needed our academic education. So it was very important for us, and I took the role of leading that workshop and creating a gamified, challenge-based, creativity-based system for self-education, collective self-education, by giving them challenges, creating games and simulations, role-play situations for them. The attendees of this workshop that happen every week, 3 hours per day, will achieve outcome, will develop the skills, will acquire the knowledge, will become curious and interested, will create, and through creation, through creating, they will solve challenges and learn faster. This workshop was very successful. We got up to 80 people from different faculties attending. In about 5 years, probably only 24 completed the whole program, which most of them today are entrepreneurs. Now, why I'm sharing with you this story? It was very challenging to come into terms what or how we can learn some new skills that we knew were necessary, but we were not familiar to. We know about the books about emotional intelligence, multiple intelligence. We know all the social studies about empathy and emotional intelligence. But in very few places, and I probably know more than five in the world, five schools that facilitate a technical skills education to utilize emotions and empathy and integrate them into daily life. My purpose since those years have been to implement a whole training program, learning by doing, learning by playing, in which emotions can be used technically to enhance any other human activity, from leadership to creativity to marketing to communication to wealth generation to acquisition of knowledge and research to productivity to creating a purpose-driven culture, to design of solutions and principles to community and collaboration. I think this approach has helped me and my customers to achieve goals faster. Now, what I want to share with you today briefly is that creativity can be noticed and can be executed in two different ways. One is when you use your own personal resources to create something new or to bring together elements and resources so that you can create a new solution. And the second approach that should happen at the same time indicates that you have the right conditions. That means a team or a collective of people collaborating with you is called co-creativity, in which the same creativity principles that you find in nature can be implemented using the diversity of human resources, potentiality that you have in a group. So co-creativity is about following that cycle of creation of nature that can help us create something together. Now, the principles for co-creativity could be just the intention, we want to do something together and collaborate. But we can again use nature principles and cycles. What we have been using in the Matrix 2 ecosystem and the Golden Triangle of Entrepreneurship tool help us to do is to utilize the cycle of life of the tree for managing a creation project, a business project. But we also use the seasons of the years, the cycles of light and darkness, and we use the hormonal cycles. And in all of these 9 stages of creation and co-creation, we find essential principles that happen in nature successfully to complete a creation process, a creative process, an innovation process. And life itself brings all kind of resources and knowledge together practically in a very pragmatic way. And this is exactly what I want to show you. So in the following months, you will be able to attend and ask for a challenge of 12 days that will help you to understand practically through creativity, achieve an outcome and become skillful using those nature principles and cycles that will call from you all your creativity potential and help you realize your abilities as innovator. You need only to send me a direct message with the text challenge accepted, and I will be glad to give you one coaching session and a workbook so that you can initiate your journey in co-creativity, individual co-creativity, personal co-creativity using your personal resources, or collective co-creativity, something that you can apply in your community, in your team, in your company, or even in your own family. So how can you bring all of these DNAs, all of these unique identities together, that rich diversity, to create together something new? And how along that process that is inspired by nature with its 9 steps for creation, you can enhance your capacity as an innovator and create value, addressing eventually challenges in society, to care for nature, to improve our economy, to enhance the quality of life that we live. So today, this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for you to join this program. I'm really looking forward to hear from you.